successful at the end of the tunnel, right? We do. Why am I just kidding? It's synthetic. Don't touch me. That's it. I'm nomad, nomad, nomad. Gang.
Festa, festa, sábado, rap.
Hello guys, it's a girl Renasia. Welcome back. Most of my videos I don't really talk about, but I always mention on how I used to be homeless. In today's video, I want to talk about not how or why I became homeless. That's for another time. I want to do a story time on how I left the nomad gang. I lived in New Jersey. I went down to Texas. I went up to North Carolina. I was in New York for a little bit. I was in DMV, which is Maryland, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. And then I was in Philadelphia. And then I was in Maine. And what else? I think that's it. But in each state I mentioned, I lived in 3 or 4 different addresses. Some were shelters, some were people's houses, some were churches, some were abandoned house. Yeah. I was in Philadelphia for, I think, 2 months. So they said, you need to go to this other state because over there, they're going to help you guys. At the time, I was only in America for 11 years. So they told us to go to this other state. So I was crying because in that house in Philadelphia was the first time for me to actually go to sleep like normal people, sleep in bed like normal people, have a breakfast, have lunch, have dinner, and some snacks. And we actually went to the movies. We went to the zoo. We went everywhere. It was beautiful. So when they asked us to go to this other state, it was actually love. But at the time, I was not thinking that way. I was crying so much. I was like, God, if you know me, then you know I am a woman of faith. I have a lot of faith. But I was dead. I was done. I was like, God, why again? After being homeless for so long and finally finding a place to stay or live in peace, now I have to leave again. Oh my God, I was crying. Like, I was, okay, I just wanted, I don't know. I can't even explain, okay? So anyway, so we got in a Greyhound. I don't remember how long was the ride. And then I went to sleep. Now, God talks to people different way, through preaching, to reading the word, or even watching TV. If you have the Holy Spirit, you catch that. Or the Holy Spirit will speak to you, or when you're sleeping, in many other ways, I think. God have many ways to talk. So for me, most of the time, He talks to me. He speaks to me through dreams. I went to sleep. It was a long ride. I was like, my eyes were like puffy. I was just like dying. I was like, you know what? Take my soul. I'm dying. So the dream was us, me, my sister, and in each one had a boat. The boats they were going really, really fast. Like, I was screaming. I was like, God! I was screaming.
In that dream, I was right here. My sister was right here, and my mother was at the end. So
it was crazy. It was scary. I was looking at them to remind them that it's okay. We're not even like in the same boat for us to hold each other. Each one were in their own boat. And then I started praying. I showed them the sign. So in that dream, I remember I looked at them and I was like, because we can't hear each other, it was going super fast. So I showed them the sign and we started praying. It got quiet. What is quiet, man? Like, quiet. Like, the water was not even moving. Like, it was like, shh. It was flat. And the boat was going slow. And then once we got the end of the tunnel, I forgot to mention, we were inside of a tunnel with the boat. And it was like this side of the tunnel, it was dark. And the water was crazy. I don't know how to describe that. It was going fast, straight. So once we got the end of the tunnel, I saw a big light. And I heard a voice that said,
"This is a congrats."
I woke up, I was like, oh, I have to share this. I was like, you know what? Once we get to that state, because remember, I was leaving Philadelphia to go to that state. We're hoping to get help with housing and everything else. Once I saw the end of the tunnel, I was like, you know what? This means that once I get off the Philadelphia and get to this state, that's it. That's it. Like, don't touch me. That's it. I'm driving. I'm going to school. I'm married, children. Successful. By my way, just kidding. It's synthetic. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's okay. Like, after suffering for too long, then God shows you a big dream, a revelation. Yeah, I have faith. That's it. But once I got there, my life got worse. I went there because I was supposed to live in a shelter once I got to that state. Because from that shelter, you get case workers that will help you. And we got denied. We kept going, and they will give us like paper. It's basically a check where you can take it to Walmart, you can take to any store to buy, or even African food to buy food, to buy drinks. But they just couldn't help us with housing. There's no papers. So I was like, you know what, God, you played me. You showed me that dream. I was thinking once I get off the bus, that's it. But no, my faith was going down. I was homeless for 1 month, 2 months. I think the 3rd month. Won't he do it? Let me tell you about my God, man. First of all, I'm a living testimony. God have done nothing but crazy stuff in my life. God is amazing. So over there in that prayer, you just gotta have faith, because who are you? You're African. You live in the streets. You've been humiliated. Who are you for us to call you in our office? Like, you have to have God, okay? And this is, look, I'm not adding, not subtracting, not dividing, no multiplying. I'm telling you the truth, okay? She had a paper. This paper is either a yes, you get a house, or a no. I was getting mad because the stuff that she said that really hurt me, because I've been hurt already. Like, I dare you to tell us this. She had a pen and she wrote our names. She made a sign. Then she said, this is what she said: you've been in a shelter in the streets for too long. How humiliating. You guys are used to it. And she was, I don't know what she was writing, but she was talking. She wanted to sign. It's a signature that says that we're not eligible to get a house. And then she left. We're still praying. We're just looking at her. It's either God or I don't know, or nothing. So it's like, man, I have faith. So we just praying. There's no distraction. My mom was tapping my feet, or my legs, sorry. My sister was holding me. Like, we're praying, God, it's only you or nothing, okay? And then this lady was writing, and you can hear her teeth. She was writing, and then she dropped the pen. How many bedrooms do you want? Do you want to live together, separate? That's after 11 or almost 11 years in the streets. Being kicked out of shelters, people's houses. People get tired of you. I didn't know what to say. We said together, the same house, the same house. So she said 2 bedrooms, and this is the money, like they give you. It was like 900 something, because the house was cheaper where we were. We got a house, but the way we found it, a whole different story time for another day. So even though things were going forward, but yet we're still in that bondage, in that prison. Like, you just belong in a shelter no matter what we did. So it's either faith or shelter. So we had to pray. Finally, long story short, long story for another day, we got a house. And I've been in a house for almost 4 years. Thank you for watching, and God bless you. And the only advice I can give you is keep pressing. Keep pressing. No matter how hard it gets, keep pressing. Keep praying. Live a life of sanctification. Do better. Be better. Have faith in God. There's no point for you to be praying if you don't have faith. God is able to do anything, everything, anytime, on His own time. God's time is the best time. You have a blessed day. Thank you for watching.
Your hands. If you not say this year, I go better.